Hi, welcome to PrimeTime Pickleball. My name is Jordan Briones. Are you popping up your volley dinks? In this video, I'm going to show you how to not do that. I'm going to show you the correct way to hit a volley dink and how it's going to help you out in the long run. So let's jump right in. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you a progressive way to work on your volley dinks. And when I'm talking about volley dinks, talking about you at the non-volley zone line, okay? And you and your opponent are both there. And instead of letting the balls drop into the kitchen and backing up and hitting a dink, what I'm gonna do instead is take the ball out of the air as a volley. What this does is that it takes time away from my opponent, okay? So if I'm dinking like this, so here we go, let's just dink, and if I'm letting every ball drop, so hit some deeper dinks. If I'm letting every ball drop, my opponent has a lot of time to get ready for the next ball. Instead, what we're talking about today is hitting the dinks out of the air, it's taking time away from my opponent, and also, I can also attack on those as well, okay? So if you are starting out, if you're a beginner player, and a lot of times you just don't have the control from here and you don't know actually how to take balls out of the air, this is a great video for you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want you to start up at the net. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just a couple of feet from the net, and I'm gonna have your partner, whoever you're hitting with, I want them to just hit regular dinks like they would just be dinking to you if you were standing right there. Now, to hit a good volley, a solid volley dink, what you want to remember is your grip pressure is very important. So a 0 would be very light like this, and a scale from 0 to 10, and a 10 would be gripping it as hard as you can. When you're dinking, and especially when you're taking balls out of the air, it's a soft shot, it's a soft volley. So you really want your grip pressure to be, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of variety, but I would say 3 to 5 is a good grip pressure to have. The most important thing is that your paddle is stable, okay? So after you hit the ball, there's no wrist action or anything like that. Your paddle is stable, and that your grip pressure is within 3 to 5. And it's very important to keep your eye on the ball during contact, okay? So you don't want to keep your eye off the ball. You always want to look at your contact and make sure your paddle is stable. So what we're going to do is you're going to just dink to me, and since I'm up here, I don't have to worry about making the decision from back here, should I let it bounce or should I take it out of the air. All these are going to be taken out of the air. I'm not even pushing, I'm just letting the ball hit my paddle, and I'm making sure I have eye contact on the ball and my paddle stable. So you'll see right here. Okay, I hit that one a little bit on the frame, and you can tell if you're hitting these balls square in the sweet spot or on the edge guard a little bit. Okay, so I want you to really slow the ball down for me. So right here, I'm trying to take everything as a volley. And as you can see, I may have to move my feet a little bit. But the important key is to really keep your eye on the ball. Make sure you have a stable wrist, okay? And that you're hitting the ball in the sweet spot, square in the sweet spot. Okay, so from here, once you get that down, this is actually a good skill to develop because it really develops your soft hands. After you're right here, I would just tell you to take a step back. And now you're further from the net, so you're going to have to adjust your grip pressure a little bit, and making sure you're still keeping eye contact and making sure that your paddle is still stable, okay? All right. Okay. So as you can see, as I hit the ball, my paddle is stable, and I'm trying to keep my eye on the ball, okay? No wrist action, my stable, steady paddle. Okay, and as I get down, I'm going to move one more step back. Okay. Now try to actually hit dinks into the kitchen. So if I can't get the ball out of the air, I'm just gonna let it bounce. But I really wanna reach in here, okay? I'm trying to get every ball on her side into the kitchen. So now I have to let that ball bounce because I can't reach it, right? Okay. All right, okay, and then until you get comfortable from right here, now you go back to the non-volley zone line, okay? It's going to be really hard to judge these balls in the beginning because you don't know the depth of how far the balls are dropping, but that's why I want you, if you're a beginner, I want you to start up here close to the net, and then as you progress back, you're gonna recognize these balls a lot better and a lot faster, okay? So now, okay, that ball I can't get to. Okay, that one I could volley dink. That one I could volley dink by leaning in. Okay, so I gotta step in for that one. Okay, I could volley dink that. All right, see. So now my grip pressure is 3 to 5. Okay, I have a stable paddle face and I'm moving my feet when I need to. Okay, so as you can see, this is the correct way to learn a volley dink. Okay, so when you're back here, remember, this is a great shot and a great shot that you need to become a more advanced player. Taking time away from the opponent, making sure you stay low and making sure you're watching the ball all the way through. Also with your grip not too tight and making sure you're keeping that paddle stable. Okay, so this is the correct way to develop a volley dink. So if you were struggling with this, try this out, and I'm sure that this is going to help you out. So thanks for joining us in this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.
Thanks so much for watching. For more free video lessons, please visit PrimetimePickleball.com. But before you head on over there, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, for PrimeTime Pickleball shirts like this and other great apparel, please visit ptpgear.com.